Hey, what's going on to all of my wonderful intellectuals out there? Of course, you know me, Malaysian Quita here, and welcome back to another episode of Sin TV, where I bring you smart, intelligent news. So, everybody has been talking about FKA Twigs, okay? And I love her as an artist. On the Curvy Metalhead show, I've mentioned her and how she doesn't consider herself to be part of the alternative R&B genre. But here's the thing that I find interesting about FKA Twigs, and that is this. First off, instead of people really focusing on her music, it's like they're just kind of focusing on the relationship that she has with Robert Pattinson. So you're probably like, Robert Pattinson? Was he in that little film called Twilight? I like to call it Tweenlight because real intellectual people, honestly, if you watch true vampire movies like Interview with the Vampire, you shouldn't be watching Twilight in the first place, okay? It's called Tweenlight because it's for people who still act like tweens. Seriously. But this story is coming from people.com. FKA Twigs on fame with Robert Pattinson. It makes you want to smash your face into the mirror. FKA Twigs may be winning over music critics, but her relationship with fiancé Robert Pattinson has led to a new breed of fame that she's still getting used to. In an interview with the New York Times, FKA Twigs, whose real name is Talia Barnett, spoke candidly about dealing with Pattinson's loyal following of female fans. The British singer, who is 27, told the Times that she feels like she's masquerading as a pop star as the public continues to show an interest in their romance. And this is how she describes the difficulties. It's really hard. I can't begin to explain how awful it is. It makes you want to just stop everything sometimes. It makes you want to smash your face into a mirror. The couple started dating in September and got engaged in April. Earlier this month, Pattinson, of course, who is 29, and FKA Twigs made their first official red carpet debut, of course, at the Met Gala in New York City. So the article goes on and it kind of talks about this idea of social media backlash that FKA Twigs has received for being with someone like Robert Pattinson. This is what I want to say. This is my 2 cents on this matter. First off, whoever FKA Twigs or Robert Pattinson decides to marry or date is their business. I don't know why when it comes to, and this is on both sides, white people as well as people of color, I don't know why it's such a big deal when it comes to interracial dating, because let me just give a reality check to all you ignorant people that are on social media criticizing this young lady who is just out of this world talented, okay? And I'm not saying this from a point of bias. I'm saying this from a point of reality. FKA Twigs is a very underrated, very misunderstood artist, okay? And I think what she's trying to convey in her music, people just kind of want to lump it in a category because she's biracial and say, oh, she's just alternative R&B. But there's more to her songs. There's more to, one of my favorite songs of hers is 2 Weeks. It's a great song, hit song, in fact. But she focuses a lot on female empowerment and different levels of women dealing with their sexuality and things like that. And this is one of the very few artists of color that I have seen recently that doesn't use her sex appeal to proclaim the intelligence that she has with her music. Now let's tie it back into the relationship that she has with Robert Pattinson. Now we all remember, that Robert Pattinson was with Kirsten, whatever Stewart her name is irrelevant to me. But when they were dating, you could tell that he was in love at first, but then over time it wasn't there, and everybody was kind of focusing on her instead of realizing that Robert was her better half. So what I kind of find interesting is, now because he's with a biracial woman, now he's relevant. And isn't that funny that because of racial differences, now you're relevant if you do things interracially when before the whole interracial culture became popular, myself, I was with men that were of different ethnic groups, and it wasn't cool to do that. you know? And one thing I want people to realize is that their union is nothing new. It's just like a regular couple. The only difference is FKA Twigs and Robert Pattinson are in the public eye. So when you're in the public eye, the racial injustices and stereotypes, of course, are going to magnify. So at the end of the day, I just want to say to FKA Twigs, just do you. Do not allow the social media hate, because look, I get social media hate all the time, but that's not going to stop me from loving, the men that I want to love and doing what I have to do. Is it hard? Yeah, it's easier said than done, okay? And when you're in an interracial relationship, I will be doing videos about this on Sin TV in the future, in regards to, my experiences being with white men, because that's not easy, especially when you're dealing with other people. And the funny thing is, too, to the both of them, I wish them the best. I think this is a great move for the both of them because they're doing it out of love and not just doing it out of publicity. Fingers crossed. I hope that's not the motive behind their relationship. But at the end of the day, don't let these people crush you, FKA Twigs. You are so beautiful, you're so talented, and you finally met someone who makes you feel good. Stay strong and actually prove them wrong. Be more affectionate, be more real, be more humble like you've always been. So let me know, what do you think about Robert Pattinson being with FKA Twigs? Do you think that is just, because of this whole interracial culture? Because for some reason, ever since Scandal came out and all these other things have come out, now people want to care about interracial unions, when interracial unions have been since the beginning of time. Seriously. But yeah, let me know. Of course, leave your comments below, and always remember to stay classy and don't be trashy.